Okay, so welcome back. That's a new one from the man LUTA GHU is joining us. He said right here. We're going to begin our conversation, ladies and gents. But let's welcome the man LUTA. Whoosh.
Thanks for having me.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Fantastic. So let's get straight into it. Just when we're told that LUTA was going to come, right? I was telling you that we're trying to find LUTA. There's no LUTA. Then okay, so which is which?
I'm sure probably it was with the wrong spelling.
So
initially it was LUTHER, but we had to shorten it because of LUTA. Because we had problems with the search engines. I mean, when people were trying to find me, it was difficult.
Okay.
Okay. And there are so many LUTAs on the internet. So yes.
So you decided
to do it's LUTAGH.
Okay, LUTA GH. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, yo, why have you? I mean, like, I needed to hear that song. Don't me, Thomas. So like, I was looking for I'm looking for that particular song.
Wow. From I've been around. I had to lay back a bit. I had a few family stuffs to deal with, and I was also working on my album. So yeah.
Okay, so you're ready to come out.
Yeah, sure.
So for someone like you've been in the industry for a while, I mean, you've seen that level before where your song is being played everywhere, because Domi was a very big tune, played everywhere. You were featured on Michiachia and a number of tunes on there. How was that part of your music career? Like, was it nice? Was it, were you feeling it?
Well, I'd say it was normal, because that's the passion. Like, I love music. That's what I know to do. So yes, it wasn't really any big deal. Yeah.
It was just what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay. But from the Ghana community, and I've seen this conversation happen on social media about the Ghana community and the kind of songs that are made there. As we have had, I would want to just bring in the Asaka conversation that is about the Kumasi people have driven that towards a certain point that we recognize it as such. How can we not say the same about, the Ghana communities and the kind of, because those songs are very unique songs, like songs like Domi, the tempo, the language, the storytelling. Why have you not been able to package all that as a proper genre? What was the issue?
I think at a point in time we had this Azonto era, which we didn't really champion the cause properly.
Okay.
And I think that would have been the greatest export for Ghana if we had really taken that serious, because around that time it was actually a dance, and then people were doing songs which were,
going with the dance.
Yes, so it got out there, it became global. So I was thinking that would have been something to take us out there, but we didn't take it serious. And secondly, for that side of I'd say we don't have a united front, as in with the artist. Yeah, so sometimes it becomes very difficult with some of these things. Me per se, is I do most of my songs are in I'd say Pidgin, and then English, and then most of my hooks are in Ga.
Okay.
So I'll say that is why probably it has that appeal, but it's not always all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you said that you are not united, and why are you not united? Can't you be united?
I think a few people have individual differences, and that's what's creating that.
And that can be solved.
It's difficult. Very, very difficult.
It's difficult. Wow.
Yes, Ghana no they understand things like that.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, it's difficult because sometimes it's nothing serious too. It will be just be maybe people following me telling me, oh, you're better than this. Forget this guy. This and then you also feel like. So probably I'll tell you something that I feel we can all work together to do, and you won't take it serious because you feel you've been told you're better than me, and then.
But I think this is something that we can ignore, and I love R2B for that. I mean, there have been times where someone will tell Payday this, and then the other one will tell Mujis this, but these guys have been able to stand the test of time, despite what people tell them that no, you
Because
can
they're
be alone,
a group.
right?
Yeah.
They're a group.
Well,
Yeah.
a group
It's-
was quite
it's
different.
different.
From
Yeah.
what-
It's
Yes,
different
a group
from-
is easy.
A
But then,
community.
yeah, than the whole community.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I see that you describe yourself as a dancehall and Afrobeat artist. Is that
Actually,
right?
I'm a reggae stroke Afrobeat.
Okay,
Reggae
reggae
stroke
stroke,
Reggae stroke.
Afrobeat.
Wow.
Okay, so now, why reggae? I know I see more of reggae in you, but I don't know why the touch of Afrobeat. What's your fear? Is it that you feel that reggae will not take you where Afrobeat will probably take you?
I think it hasn't gotten to that time for me to really put out my reggae stuff. I think I'm developing in phases,
Okay.
and people know me more for fast tempo songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and I have switched a bit because with the new one I released, it's nothing like what people
Know you
normally
for,
hear.
yeah.
So
Right.
this is also another phase of my music, and I know eventually it will get there, and people would really understand, like that I'm a full package.
Okay. Now, Luta, talking about exporting Azonto outside, I was thinking you were going to mention internet, because the internet or fast social media pace that we have now was not what we had then.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that I can say as Saka I enjoy because of social media. We have TikTok, and the world is becoming a global village because of technology and internet. And I think it's another reason why we couldn't really get the world to really get to know that Azonto is something that we can really do something with. It can really represent us. I was
That's
thinking
a
that
good
you-
point. I feel that's a good point, but I also feel around that time, everything was like you had to push, you had to take it to the people,
to the people.
and it was accepted like that. Like we had to force people to really accept it, and it went global. So
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have any reason not to like take it further because
Take it
it was accepted.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
But is it too late to hold on to it? Too late.
Azonto is dead now.
But you see,
It's I don't think it's
Can we
late.
bring it back?
Yeah, I don't think it's late, but with the introduction of Afrobeats,
Yeah.
and then I think Afrobeats has dominated.
Yeah.
So probably if Azonto should come, it would either be a subset of.
So now I think
Afrobeats
any
or
other
something.
thing anybody wants to do, they will just relate it with Afrobeat.
Yes.
You know,
but
Exactly.
see,
That's-
I know
that's-
that the
yeah.
genesis of Azonto was, of course, from the gang communities, right?
Yeah.
But I still have this issue about when you go to any party, the last hour, it is always fast tempo gang songs.
Yeah.
Right.
Boy.
Right.
What is it called? Is that
Boy.
a boy? Is that-
Yes,
Do you have
boy.
a name for it?
Boy,
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like,
You know the term.
I lived at the man from, so yeah.
so why did we not package it so well? I know that you've talked about the unity bit, and I think maybe the vision was not seen as that. So everybody,
Yeah.
they doing your own. Just go studio fast tempo, boom, boom, boom.
Exactly.
But then the crowd go jump to they'll move to maybe Nungwa, Teshi. People go do different styles. But that could have been a very huge one. That is outside of Azonto. That could have been like a new genre where people like go feel push some correct. Where look at you go to any party now, bye. You play it.
Right.
Dummy, you can still play it and like
Yeah.
people jam to it.
Yeah.
Gasmella's tunes that are fast tempo. So I'm quite disappointed, and a lot of people on Twitter always say that. That's
I think there are also a few factors that will contribute to what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel some of my people don't push their works to its full potential because probably you have a song out, and then because we focus more on the coastal side, maybe it's being played at Teshi, Accra, Labadi, and then like you hear it everywhere, and you feel like it's done.
that is it. Okay.
So we don't further. You don't know whether it's being played in Kumasi, maybe Bolega, or like we don't move around to do proper promo. So yeah, that's also another
Right.
factor.
So let's go away from that a little bit. I mean, you've given enough factors
Yeah.
to all of that. So this new LUTA, LUTA, not LUTA.
LUTA, yes.
Yeah. What's the difference between this new LUTA and the old LUTA?
I wouldn't say there's a difference. I'm not drifting away from the kind of songs I used to do.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to introduce people to like a different side of me.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically giving people a feel of other maybe like other corners I can dive in when it comes to music.
Okay.
Basically what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay. Great. And so since then, what have you been working on?
I've worked on a couple of songs. I said I was working on my album. So yes, the album is on the way. Hopefully next year. And I have a Afrobeats album I'm doing.
Okay.
And then I have a reggae album that I'm also doing. Yeah, so.
Okay. As we, end the conversation, for people who've seen LUTA for a very long time, what's the new message to them that, yo, I am back? Tell them something.
I didn't go anywhere. It's just-
Okay, well, not necessarily, but like there was a space that you had filled in that moment.
Yes.
Or maybe you should have done something like maybe launch something to your new name, the transition from LUTA to LUTA, so that your fans would have been like, okay, so he's no longer LUTA, it's LUTA.
Yes,
think you
we
should have done
have
something
a
like that.
few things in
In the pipeline.
yes,
Tell us
that
about
we're-
it.
We'll be like spilling everything.
Oh, seriously? What the?
Like, so
actually,
Okay.
yeah. Actually, I actually wanted to see how people were going to react to my
Hustle,
yes,
okay.
and the response has been great
It's been
because
crazy. Okay.
people have been telling me, oh, like they can now really hear my vocal
Yeah.
Okay.
prowess, and it's a great feeling
Okay.
because most of the time it's just people just vibing to the songs and
The
then
song,
dancing,
yeah,
and
sure.
they don't just really listen
Listen to the voice. And
yeah.
all
So I think it's a great direction.
Okay, great direction there. So please do well to go follow LUTA. But I'm not impressed about your YouTube though. Yeah, now uploading videos. I saw today 5 hours, like 3 or 4 videos were uploaded.
We had, you see, a lot of
had
issues.
to
We had to
change, okay.
restructure almost everything.
Oh, there's
Yes,
some
yes,
management now.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
I now understand it. So management is working on
Yes.
that. So ladies and gentlemen, LUTA GH, follow him on all social media handles, LUTAGH. And if you are searching for him on Google, it's also LUTAGH. Follow him and support his music. And the new one is out, Hustle. Go search your money, do double. That's what he says in the in the song. So LUTA, thank you so much for coming
Thanks
this
for having
afternoon.
me.